Hey, hi, how's it going? Happy 4th of July. And if you're not in America, have fun not blowing shit up, you loser. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's not that great here anyways. If you guys don't know, which I think most of you do, but if y'all didn't know, about a month ago, I made a video about the most enjoyable creator YouTube has ever seen, The Manny Show. And in that video, I basically just called him cringe. And to be 100% honest with you guys, I legitimately only made that video because I'm fucking petty. That's it. I'm not kidding. I got recommended this dude's videos so many times, and it affected me at such a level that instead of pressing the do not recommend me this channel button, I, as the youngsters would say, crashed out and dropped a fucking banger. That's not a joke. That video absolutely took off. Like, my channel at that point would see at most 5,000 to 6,000 views, tops. But that one is currently sitting at 315,000. Like, it went absolutely crazy. But that is far from the best part. The best part is actually what happened after my petty little video that I made purely out of defense for my For You page. Yeah, that video spiraled into an all-out war between The Manny Show and literally every commentary creator you can imagine. Like, Charlie got into this shit. It's absolutely insane. Now listen, I'm not saying that I entirely started the trend. I am definitely not the first person to ever talk about The Manny Show, and my video is also far from the #1 viewed. I actually want to say that Peep is Awesome might have the #1 viewed one. I mean, aside from Charlie, but that doesn't count. I mean, that's a given. The man's a guppy compared to Charlie's megalodon. You know, that's like, it's not even fair. So if we just completely disregard Charlie, I do think that he has the most viewed one. And also one of the earliest ones. He actually posted his video 5 days after mine. So, I mean, until Peep is Awesome admits that he robbed me blind and that he owes me half the profit and a formal apology, I guess we'll never know. But my point is that I am definitely one of the pioneers of the Manny Show war. I might not be Washington, but I'm fucking taking Paul Revere. Okay, I didn't do the most damage, but I sure as shit made his presence known. Okay, and you can't take that away from me. You can't. Anyways, defending my honor aside, this guy has been absolutely getting cooked, and it's some of the craziest shit I've seen in a while. Like, honestly, it's at the level that like Master Oogway was. So last week I was on vacation. I wasn't checking my phone. I was completely detached from anything happening on YouTube. So obviously, when I got back, I decided to catch up. Now, before I left, Manny was already a pretty big topic. There were a ton of videos made with essentially the exact same basis of mine, of him just being cringe, and people talking about how cringe he is, right? So it came as quite the shock when I got back home and found out that people were no longer calling him cringe, they were now calling him a criminal. Now, a fun fact I'm sure a lot of you guys don't know, being cringe is actually not a crime. Honestly, it should be, but that clears that one off the board. So what did he do? Well, it turns out that little man Manny had just about enough of the name calling. He was tired of being called cringe. So what did he do? He abused the copyright system and got somebody's channel striked. You know, he just did the only sane thing he could have done in that situation, which is completely disregard the laws of fair use and abuse YouTube's shitty-ass copyright system. So the channel he ended up striking is a channel by the name of Nguyen. Obviously, he does commentary. Very funny guy. You should definitely check him out. Either way, the man got his video smited. Absolutely wiped off the platform for no reason other than the fact that Manny got his little feelings hurt. Which also just like doesn't really make sense to me. I don't know why he chose Nguyen's video. Like, sure, Nguyen was kind of shitting on him, but it was jokes. Like, the whole time. I honestly felt like he held back quite a bit. Like, he just could have gone in a lot harder than he did. And in hindsight, he probably should have. I mean, shit, if I'm getting my video nuked, I'm fucking leaving a mark. This man was literally just making jokes the whole time. And Manny just, I don't know, I guess he was having a bad day, or I don't know what it was. I really honestly have no idea. But either way, that's the one he picked. He did what he does best and acted like a fucking toddler. Got Nguyen's video taken down. He also tried to remove some other person's video, which, like, listen, copyright laws aside, even if this was legal, which it very much was not, but even if it was, that is just not the route to take. Like, at all. If you can't take criticism, you should not be on the internet. Simple as that. And you sure as shit should not be a content creator. Like, that could not be a worse mix. You can't take criticism, but you're throwing yourself out to the YouTube wolves. That's fucking insane. That's like having no arms but being a boxer. Buddy, you are putting yourself in a spot where you are literally a punching bag. Like, what are you doing, bro? Base level, you should be able to take criticism. Like, that's one of the requirements for the job. So his first mistake was that he received joking criticism, light criticism, and decided to be a pussy. But the next mistake he made was he then crossed the only line on YouTube that you just never cross, a copyright strike. That has never, in the history of ever, worked out for anybody. Like, if you don't know what a strike is, it's very different to a claim. A claim means that he would have claimed all of the money Ingween made on his video. It's still scummy, but it's not half as scummy as administering a strike. A strike is very serious. You only get 3 of those, and then after the third one, your channel is poof, gone, deleted, as if it was never there. It's gone. That is literally fucking with Ingween's livelihood. I can only assume he uses YouTube as his main or largest source of income. And Manny, over a little hurt feelings, got that channel 1/3 closer to being deleted. That's beyond petty. Like, listen, I'm willing to admit that the video I made on Manny was a little petty, but that shit, bro, that more than makes up for any kind of pettiness me and every other creator talking about this clown may have had. Tenfold. I mean, like, dude, it's just, that is next level pettiness. It's like busting your homie's kneecaps in because he fucking rocked you in a Fortnite 1v1. Yeah, it's like, it's actually insane. You're doing so much for so little. Dude, he called you a name, bro, and you're getting him 1/3 closer to losing his job. How much of a massive poon do you have to be? Like, I actually don't get it. Anyways, Ingween made a video talking about this situation, which, gotta say, kudos to him for still keeping it lighthearted. I mean, he was throwing shade a little bit, but, I mean, keep in mind, that's his job, and he was still holding back. Like, respect for that. Anyways, after that, the Manny show got fucking cooked for a second time. He got a round 2. Karen sent him back to the kitchen, said this wasn't well done enough, throw it back on the grill. These commentary channels ripped him alive like a pack of piranhas just for Charlie to come in and finish him off. It was honestly brutal and deserved 100%. Anyways, after the ass chewing he received, he or someone in his team decided to remove the copyright strike on Ingween's video. It's back up. Actually, matter of fact, I'll put it in the description. Go watch it. It's very funny. Anyways, Manny decided that he did not want to smoke, which honestly, that's a great choice, because not only was he taking a massive L with the court of public opinion, if Ingween actually brought him to court, like real court, like he could have done, yeah, Manny would have taken a fucking L there too. He just straight up broke the law. You are allowed to include a clip of somebody else's video as context for your criticism. Like, that is written to word for word in the fair use section of copyright laws. Like, it clear as day that Manny could not even be more in the wrong. He would have taken an expensive L. An extremely expensive L. And, like I said, he would have deserved it. Like, I mean, dude, you can't do that shit. You can't. Anyways, kids, there's a real lesson to learn here, which is don't be a pussy, okay? Criticism is a good thing, and if you can't take it, get the fuck out of the way. Just, go somewhere else. Don't be a pussy. Also, Manny, I want to personally thank you for giving me an actual reason to dislike you. I disliked your videos before, but now I can say with my chest that I just don't fucking like you. Like, you're a scumbag. I mean, just plain as day, and you know what? I'm not surprised you're a pussy. You fit the build. Anyways, sub to the channel, join the Discord. I'm going to bed.